Hi guys, nice to talk to you all again. And the figure that I'm going to be talking about today is this one right here, which is the Defining Moments series Shawn Michaels from Mattel, which is based off his entrance attire at WrestleMania 25. And I just want to tell you right off the bat that I have wanted this figure for as soon as I saw it in San Diego Comic Con in 2010, I knew I had to have this figure. And then 2 years down the line, here we are, and I'm finally talking about it. And he's the third Defining Moments figure that I have. There are my other two, the Warrior and the Macho Man. Just stood there, and then all the boxes there. They are awesome. Just to see them all together, and I have Series 1. The other Defining Moments figures that I am interested in, well, I want the Brett because I know the 97 HBK is coming out, and to have them two together would just look awesome. Maybe the Cena, and then I don't know, maybe the Austin. It looks pretty cool, but I do plan on getting the ringside exclusive Austin. Anyway, I'll stop talking about figures that are gonna come out, and I'll just talk about this one, seeing as it is immense. Right now, it is my favourite figure that I have, period. But I always think that about a new thing, but I think this will be my favourite for a while, until the 97 Shawn comes out. He's all decked out in his white hat, his coat and his vest underneath, and you know, he's like the opposite of the Undertaker. If I just bring in the Undertaker a minute, there we go. Like, the Undertaker's all dark and wearing black and everything, and then Shawn is it was supposed to be like the opposite of the Undertaker, like God's messenger, preacher, warrior guy, and he like descended from the heavens. If you haven't seen the match, but most people have, because people say that it's like the best match in WrestleMania history, and I hadn't seen it all the way through until last Thursday, and I watched it all the way through, and I can really see why people say that is one of the best matches like ever, because just imagine you're watching that match live, the build up to WrestleMania, like the light versus the darkness, and then HBK kicks out of that first tombstone. Like, no one had done that before. It was just like two of the company's senior guys putting on a show. Like, and then I felt sorry for the people that had to go on after them, because how do you follow a performance like that? There is no following a performance like that, because in loads of people's minds, they're the best two wrestlers that have ever lived. And I'm not saying I think that or whatever, but it's hard to argue that they are. Anyway, I'm gonna just get into the figure now. His hat is removable, and it has got a little slot. Like, if he turns around where his ponytail is, there's a little slot for that. I don't know why that's relevant. I just thought I'd mention it. And one of the only things that disappoints me with this figure is his head sculpt is the same as his Elite 3 and Elite Series 7 Shawn, which is in the back there. And it clearly shows on the box that Shawn had a beard at this match. So I might swap this head with this head, which is off the basic figure, but a great swap would be from the DX Basic 2-pack. Just to swap them, because that has a beard and that looks really cool. And the coat is made out of the same sort of material that Macho Man's arms are made out of. Like, underneath it's cloth on like a vinyl outside. And then the vest is made out of this other weird material, like paper, but vinyl-y. I can't explain it, but it is a nice material. And I would be careful, because on the side of the vest there is 3 little strands that could break if you're not careful, so be careful. Underneath he's wearing his orange, tan, browny pants with all the crosses on the side, and these legs do bend perfectly, no like bowed action. And then he's got his cross on the side of his pants. Name tag and base, which, as everyone knows, he stopped doing with the regular line and just carried on doing for the defining moments. I've wanted this figure for ages, like I mentioned before, and yeah, I will take it off. 1 minute, guys. I'm just going to take off his jacket and show you what he looks like underneath. Just there. It is quite easy to take off. You just got to put his arms backwards and then just slowly, carefully, don't yank it off or you will break it, because it is delicate. And if you yank this and it breaks, then it's your own fucking fault, because the price tag on these figures is a lot, but they're not going to be made out of the sturdiest material. So if you break it, then I think it's your own fault. You've got no one to blame but yourself if you're being too rough with the figure. You don't have to treat it like, I don't know, fine china, but at the same time, you don't have to like not touch it at all. Just move it in there. Right. And there's the figure without the coat on. And on the side of his arm, he does have the HBK tattoo. And they're the 3 strands that I was talking about. Be careful with the vest, because it could break, and it's not very thick. It's made out of very thin material. It has all the cross designs on it, and then on the back it's very detailed. If you compare it to the Jack's Heaven and Hell 2-pack, then this is just so much better. Like that, everyone thought that was great when it came out because it was cloth accessories, but really when you compare the two, this is just, it really, is that better? It really just shows how much better Mattel are at quality and attention to detail than Jakks Pacific. And he does have the little grey tips on his boots. Yeah, so the only thing that I could fault the figure on is the face. It's still quite nice. It's a good figure. I don't think Mattel have like nailed a HBK head sculpt yet, but I think they're certainly getting there. The worst sculpt has probably been the Royal Rumble Heritage, because you either loved it, well, I don't know, I didn't, I know what they were going for. They wanted like the ruffled hair look, but when you compare that head sculpt to the picture of Shawn that was on the card of that figure, they just look nothing alike. Anyway, this is a very awesome figure, and I'd probably give it like a 9 out of 10. The only thing I could put it down for is the head sculpt, but it is kind of a key feature, seeing as he has a beard on there, and I don't know why they didn't do it. It's just kind of an annoying thing. He looks great with the other Defining Moments figures, and he looks great with Taker. And overall, it's just a great HBK figure. So, thanks for watching, guys. Ask me any questions about this figure or any of my figures that I've got, and I will answer them. I love to see comments on my videos, and thanks for watching. Bye.